Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. It's been a while. As a little side note and intro to today's video, I'm stuck. Like, I can't really play my Sims because my Sims wants to act kind of funny. Those bugs are something serious, and it finally reached my game, and it's like I really don't feel comfortable trying to save over anything right now because I feel like I'll be slowly just making my save file worse. So I'm taking a break from that, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about InZOI and how to get the best out of your gameplay and your computer. Last night I did install InZOI and started playing with a friend, and I noticed some strange things going on with the graphics as someone who just updated their GPU too. So I was like, you know what, I have to go see what those mods are about that I've seen on Twitter. I only downloaded a few. I still like my intro. I don't want to skip that, even though I'll just skip it on my own if I feel like it. I didn't remove shower blur. However, I didn't use the shower. I used the bath, the tub, and there was no blur, and it was really weird because she still had her underwear and towel on. It was really freaking weird. I guess, early access has its weird bugs or whatever. I don't know. But today I will show you how to optimize. But before I do that, and how to download mods, before I do that, I will show you what I've encountered. Here's a little video of what I've encountered and what just made me, I won't say rage quit, but I immediately got out when I saw this happening. When I'm like this, half their clothes are off. That's weird. It's like pieces of it is see-through, and then what the hell?
What a stripper.
What level of graphics do I need to put this on, and where do I do that at? Seriously. Oh shit, I fucked up. I messed with something because it looks stupid now. Hell no. Options. As you could see, I had the recommended GPU for this. No matter how much I've tweaked the settings, I just felt like I wasn't getting enough. I play simulation games like Sims and InZOI now in windowed full screen. So because I just like clicking on other apps if I have to or feel like it very easily. I'm like, I don't even encounter these issues when playing Sims, and Sims has a lot of issues going on sometimes. So what you're first going to need to do is go on nexusmods.com. If you have an account, that's great. I already had an account for Stardew and for Sims in the past. Once you created that, you'll just type InZOI at the top of your screen, and boom, you'll see all the mods for that. You will need mod enabler because right now I don't think InZOI is just gonna accept mods. So this like tears down all restrictions so you could have mods. Now you see this little squiggly here, it says squiggly mods, so that's going to be very important as well. I know when you go into your folder, it looks like when you're in, oops, wrong button. It looks like when you're in documents that it's going to be like The Sims, so just go to documents and mods. No, that's not how you do it. How you're going to install it is you're going to scroll all the way down to your local disk, program files, x86, find Steam where you downloaded InZOI, Steam apps, common, then InZOI, blue client, and then you're going to go to content and then packs. That's when you're going to create a new folder by right-clicking new folder, and you're going to type mods But before you type mods, you gotta press the shift button and the button right next to number 1 on the left side, not number 2, but the actual symbol before number 1 on your keyboard. So it's gonna look like a little wave, a little cute little squiggly, and it's going to say mods. That's where you're gonna put other mods like the remove shower blur, the enhanced InZOI visuals, and higher quality skins and faces, things like that. I only installed Optimizer because I felt like and enhanced visuals. I think that's what, yeah, enhanced visuals, because I felt like that's the issue that I was running into. And oh my gosh, did it fix the very thing that I had a hunch on what was messing up my game. But you're not finished. You're gonna go back all the way to blue client, and then you're gonna drag this blue client, or actually you're going to, let's just be safe, you're going to extract. I guess you could drag it, but I don't know. I say you would just extract it, don't drag it. Extract to and go to the very source that I told you to go to through here. So local disk, programs, files, and then scroll down to Steam, and then find Steam apps, and then find common, and then find InZOI, and then click on InZOI and press OK, saying yes to all because I've already did it last night, but yeah. And then after that, you're finished. You could log in and you'll see a huge difference.
Stiff high ponytail.
That's what I'm saying. They really should have like made more
and lock.
Yes. Like, can I have better braids? Oh, she looks
like,
good.
For what it was though, like for what it is though, a stiff high ponytail, braided locks, bunned up.
But these are all braids, but it's like locked.
But it's bunned up.
What is wrong with you?
They kinda ate though. Hold on.
It looks good.
They kinda ate.
I just don't like how it's sticking out so much. Like, can I have more braids and curls together, like my hair right now? Like, I don't know.
That's for modders, not us.
That's for them. You see how they be doing them other games?
They can't do it like that.
They need to look at them other games. Oh, you could see the detail in my nails. Look. You can see how that one's darker and then this one's lighter because that's the detail I was going for.
I see what your other hand, the thumb is dark, but the other colors are light. I see.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then I could zoom in better. Okay, yeah, those settings, that mod was very important because, yeah. I'm going to actually show you guys the mods that I have installed into my game and what they mean. It looks like it says InZOI Optimizer. It's shading improvements, asset streaming optimization, CPU and GPU, resource management, background process, and logging reduction with support of modern systems, etc., etc. I guess there was a lot of shader complications, and I could tell, I guess. InZOI does stutter and lag a little bit as well. I think this kind of helps it. And then the last thing, trying to go back, enhance InZOI visuals. Let's see, it says disabling effects such as the vignette, chromatic, aberration, significantly clearing up the game's image, making hair appear less oily, increasing draw distance of objects, etc. I didn't see much of a difference in these pictures, but this really helps. So this is the before, I believe, and this is the after. Yeah, it says before and after at the bottom. So I think it makes sense. Like, I don't know why she's out here in her underwear, but I think this makes so much sense because you're in the shade and the cool darkness. Why is your hair popping up like that? Shouldn't it look darker, appear darker? I don't know. But that's one thing I just kind of noticed. And then here are the other pictures. You could take your time pausing. There's the before Here's the after. So I think draw distance has changed. I still see an issue with draw distance for me a little bit. It's weird. And I will discuss how I feel about CreateZOI, the CAS, and Canvas, and how I feel about gameplay and what I hope to see in the future and different changes. But yeah, that is all for this video as of right now. Looks like Nexus has shader presets already, and other mods. There is fast launch to skip the intro. As I said, higher quality skin and faces. I don't really need this. I feel this modder created this because it seems like the demo may had more quality than the actual game, and I think this may only be for CreateZOI or a Canvas, and I don't think it's that necessary for me, but you guys could go ahead and add that to your game. But these are the trending mods, and again, you will need InZOI enabler. All these mods are by FrancisLouis on Nexus. And then last but not least, these are the settings that I found fitting for my current gameplay for my CPU and GPU. And again, that is it for today's video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And happy playing InZOI.